Hello, boys and girls. I'm Professor Hans Van Puppet. Welcome to the Roaming Startup Show, where you can learn tips and tricks to fund your dreams with no strings attached through crowdfunding.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Roaming Startup. We're here with quite a crowd. We've got Greg Webb, Jason Hill, Ryan Cruz, and as always, Robert Harper. Robert, how is it going?
Zach, it's going great. This has been a really busy week, not just for us, but for our guests that have joined us this week as everybody is out there doing some keyword research to get prepped for the Niche Duel number 2.0.
And so in today's episode, we will be talking about keyword research, and everybody's kind of already prepped and done their keyword research, and we're just going to hear a little bit from them. If you have any questions, you can use @RoamingStartup or #RoamingStartup on Twitter or Google+, and we will get those questions and try to ask as many of them as possible while doing the show live. So, Robert, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, I was listening to Empire Builders podcast, and they mentioned something this week that I thought was very timely with this little niche league that we've put together. What was mentioned, Justin said on it that keyword research is much more of an art than a science, and primarily that's because Google has hidden most of the rules. We don't exactly know how all the analytics are done behind Google's magic curtain. And so the guy standing behind there could be cranking a wheel, and we think he's flipping a switch. And because it's such an art, everybody does it a little bit different. And so really looking forward to hearing how everybody did their keyword research this week, if they chose a niche or not, and how that whole process is going. So to start us off, an old friend of the show who's been on before, Jason is here tonight, Jason Hill. Hey, Jason, have you had any luck doing your niche research for your keyword yet?
I'm ranking second page, Bob.
You're killing me. You are killing me. How long has it been up?
About 2 weeks.
All right, continue. Go ahead. Tell us how you did it, sir, and we're going to go out now and try and find a virgin to sacrifice to you. Go ahead.
Awesome. I use some pretty basic tools. I've also had experience using Longtail Pro. I've used Market Samurai, and I still occasionally use some other software. But, I really like what you were saying, and I also got to say I love Empire Flippers. Before that, I believe it was AdSense Flippers. They got some great stuff. If you guys haven't gone over there and checked out some of their PDFs and stuff, oh man, they got some really good stuff. But anyway, I like what you said about keyword research being more of an art than a science, and I firmly believe that. I mean, I think that's probably one of my greatest strengths is my keyword research. Not just only getting that gut feeling that niche is going to be solid, but that definitely does play a part in that, if that makes sense. So what I do is once I find a niche that I think is going to be profitable, I immediately go to Google Keywords tool, and I just start playing around, and I start whittling things down until I find something that I'm pretty happy with, and then like you, I look for an exact match domain. But unlike you, if I can't find the exact match domain, I'll throw an HQ on there, or I'll throw a pro or a guide or some other type of extension,
Here in a second, Greg is going to beat the tar out of me over this. Because of this religious statement I made about HQ, I've gotten hate mail and one bomb threat. So I'm sure everybody's going to have, again, their thoughts on this.
I'm sure. Greg's going to have a customer right off the bat because I've been looking at getting a fishing kayak myself. So
I have an employee, actually, who's looking for a fishing kayak. So I can't wait to hear his site so I can push him that direction.
Awesome.
So let me ask you, can you announce what your niche was, what your keyword was, Jason?
Yes, my niche is iFloaters. And I don't know if anybody's aware what iFloaters are. Basically what iFloaters are, they're like these little kind of flashes of what looks like hair or something interfering with your field of vision. And so my main keyword is iFloaters. My exact match domain is ifloaterscure.net. And so I'm already ranking page 2, but I know I'm going to dance around in the SERPs. Sometimes I go check and I'm on page 2 in spot 12. Sometimes I check I'm on spot 15. So I'm definitely going to be dancing around for the next couple weeks. But I'm willing to bet anybody I will be ranking page 1 within the next, I'd say 4 to 5 weeks easily for my main keywords.
Outstanding work, Jason. Outstanding.
Thank you.
Greg.
Well, thanks for joining us, boys and girls. If you want to watch the full version of the show, just head over to the Roaming Startup website by clicking that link up there. And remember to subscribe to stay up to date as we learn more about how to reach your dreams with crowdfunding. Bye for now. Remember to keep dreaming and don't get tied down with any strings.